What's up, guys? Dom the Hypnotist here. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 hypnotic language patterns that you can use to create win-win relationships in your life, in your business. All right, so let's jump into it. So I'm going to pull up this Word doc here so you can see what I am talking about. So again, we're going to go through the 3 secrets, and I'm going to save the best for last. So make sure you stay to the end of this video. So the first secret is using words that end in L-Y, okay? Now, what does that mean? Well, that means words like successfully, rapidly, quickly, easily, thank God for autocorrect, easily, effortlessly, right? And why is this so powerful? Well, it's a descriptive word to describe the sentence that you're about to say. So I'm going to give you 2 different examples. Actually, I'm going to give you 3 different examples of how this would work so you can see the best one, and you'll be able to visualize and feel it for yourself when I say these 3 sentences, okay? So let's say you're selling a product that's going to help somebody increase their business or whatever, right? So this product will help you increase your sales, right? So that's one sentence, very basic. Now, what happens is when you're saying that to a client, they're unconsciously getting an image in their mind, all right? Now, let's go with the second sentence. And let's say this product will rapidly increase your sales. Well, now it's totally different, right? Because the first one, when you're saying that, they might not know, is this going to happen quick? Is this going to take a long time? What is it? But when you say this product will rapidly increase your sales, suddenly, now they get an image in their mind of sales going up rapidly, right? Now the third sentence, and this is also a mistake, but I guess this would be second best option, is this product will increase your sales rapidly, right? Now it's literally the same exact words, just using a different combination. So how does this work? Well, you see, when you say this product will increase your sales, they get an image in their mind, whether it's slow, fast, or whatever. And then when you use the descriptive word after that, now they have to go back and rethink what rapid increase in sales would be. So what you do is using that word in the beginning before you say the thing that you want, right? So again, this product will rapidly increase sales in your business. Now they have a different thought. So using those positive words to your sentences, the descriptive words will give it a different type of feel, a different pop whenever you're saying it. Now, if you're selling something that is some type of pain product, right? Like life insurance, people sell, what are those, like when you have a funeral, right? You might use negative words, but using ly, right? So that would be things like oh my gosh, I'm going to butcher this one. I can't think of, there we go. Detrimentally. Oh my gosh, putting myself on the spot. There we go. Detrimentally, right? You can use words like slowly. There's a ton of different words, right? It could be negatively. So using those words in the beginning of the sentence will help make that sentence pop. You'll see, if you read books, you'll see a good author will use descriptive words before he's going to say what he's going to say, right? He'll say, suddenly, blah, 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 blah. He won't say blah, 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 suddenly, because he knows that suddenly is going to give it that feel, okay? Now, the second hypnotic language pattern is the words, I agree, okay? Now, the number one rule in influence and persuasion is always, 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 always agree, okay? Here's why. When there is a disagreement, we fall out of rapport, and you cannot influence people to do things if you're not in rapport with them. Well, technically you could, right? If you put a gun to your head and said, hey, do this, right? Then you can force them to do it. But if you're doing it in an ethical way, people are going to want to do business, and whether it's sales or whether it's relationships, people are going to want to be with people that are there in agreement with. So how you can use this, right? Let's say a client says, man, that sounds really great. I need to think about it. And you go, well, what's there to think about, right? Or you go, no, you don't need to think about it. You've been thinking about it forever. Well, by doing that, you're putting up the client's and the person's you know the word I'm thinking of, their defenses, and they are not going to listen to anything you're about to say. But if they say, hey, I need to think about it, and you say, hey man, I agree, you should definitely think about it. And let's think about it together. Is it the price? Is it the product? What is it that you're thinking about? And then now they'll be more open to allowing you to influence them. So no matter what people say, Dom, you're ugly. Hey man, I agree. And then I insert whatever I want, okay? Now the last word or phrase, and this one's really powerful, is using the words pretend or imagine, right? You see, when we use the words pretend or imagine, that allows us to suspend disbelief in our mind. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you're telling somebody that, hey, this product's going to increase your business, they might not believe it. But if you say, hey, pretend or imagine as if this product increased your business, what would that allow you to do? And they'll start thinking like, oh man, I'll be able to go on vacation. I'll be able to buy that new house. I'll be able to put my kids through college, right? Just pretend or imagine. Forget about whether it's true or not. Just pretend or imagine as if it was possible. What would that do for you? Now, this is something I use in pretty much every single one of my hypnosis sessions, okay? You know, you'll hear people a lot of say to use affirmations, right? I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. Well, the problem with saying that a lot of times is that your subconscious mind doesn't believe it. Your subconscious mind is going, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not, right? I'm confident, I'm confident, I'm confident. Your subconscious mind is saying, no, you're not, no, you're not, no, you're not, right? But if you say, hey, pretend as if you were a millionaire, just pretend, just imagine, just pretend as if you were confident. What would that do for you? How would that look? How would that feel? Just pretend as if you were confident. All of a sudden, you'll start to see people, their body language will change, and they're like, okay, because I'm pretending, now I can do it. Now, it's funny, I had a client the other day. He said, Dom, I just have this like wild imagination and I'm always thinking of stuff and blah, blah. He said, is that bad? And I said, it's the exact opposite. Not only is it not bad, it is actually one of the most highest quality tools that you can have as a person, as an entrepreneur, as anything. And I told him, I said, look, think about, let's say, the most well-known people in the world, right? Elon Musk. Whether you like him, dislike him, it doesn't matter. But Elon Musk, maybe he didn't invent the battery powered car or the electric car, but he had a vision. He had to imagine what it would be like to put these cars on the road, to have, now you see Tesla stations everywhere. And that thought, that was in here first before it got on paper, before it was actually created, before it was actually pushed to the market. It always starts in our imagination, right? You know, I live in Las Vegas and there's big, huge casinos and skyscrapers of some of the most opulent buildings you'll ever go into, ever in the entire world. And all of that started in somebody's imagination. They had to imagine the colors, the shape, the sizes, the ambiance, right? And so one of the best qualities that you can have as a person is having a wild imagination. So if you ever catch yourself not believing something that is possible or feeling like it's not for you, I want you to tell yourself, just pretend as if it was. Pretend as if you could do that, right? And when you're using this to influence others, you say, hey, pretend or imagine, or just say imagine, right? Imagine, and you say it with a little pop on it. Not, hey, imagine what it would be like. No, imagine what it would be like if you doubled your sales in your business. What would that do for you in your life? And they're just thinking like, fuck, man, I'd be able to do this, I'd be able to do that. And when you get people thinking, they start getting feelings in their body, and then they will make a decision based off how they feel. All right. So guys, if you like this content, like the video, subscribe to my channel. And if you're somebody that wants to work with me one-on-one or in one of my groups, there's going to be a link down in the consultation. If you're in sales, you own a business, and you want to have a breakthrough in your career, go ahead and book your free Zoom consultation now. All right, guys. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.